Another cloudy, foggy, drizzly day here in San Francisco. But I'm going to do the video anyway. A new study, Trump, outright slaughter of wolves in Wisconsin here in the U.S. Wisconsin lost as much as 1/3 of its wolf population in one hunt. Just one hunt. They have these sickening public hunts where you can go out and shoot wolves. Sick, man. It's just sick. I can't say enough bad about it, but the state of Wisconsin allowed for a public wolf hunt. The hunt killed 218 wolves, over 100 additional deaths by poachers just coming out and let's go have some fun and kill some wolves. God, sick people, man. Trump lifted the endangered species protections for the gray wolf from the 48 lower states here in the U.S. on November 3rd, 2020. There's a census taken of how many wolves there are each year, and the number of wolves for April 2021 are down by 33% in just 1 year. The pink barrio is calling for a cancellation of the next state hunt set for November 2021. Stop the hunt. This must stop. How can we possibly have a state-sanctioned hunt for wild animals when people forget that the wolves were here first? Humans weren't here first. The wolves were here first. So they get to say what goes on, and wherever they are, they are. Try farming something that isn't so intensive on the land, which includes the wildlife, so you don't have to go out and shoot everything. I think that's just sickening when people get turned on by shooting an animal that's living. You know, lots of excuses of why they do it. We eat the meat, we keep the pelt, you know, on and on, but still, you don't need that. You could just go to the store and get it from a cow that has already been slaughtered. So the whole thing about this just, it makes me sick to think that a state here in the U.S. would sanction a hunt like this. It's probably not the only state doing it, but I really feel sorry for the animals that are just doing their thing and they get killed for it. There are so many warnings out nowadays about the environment and what's happening to it and what's going to happen to it. Humans don't stop what they're doing. Will humans stop what they're doing? I don't think so, unfortunately. No matter how much or how many videos I put out, I don't think humans will ever give up a vehicle. It may be an electric, but they're sure not going to give it up for mass transit, are they? Even though mass transit, when it's built and runs right, is far faster than a car. Because you don't have to park it anywhere, and you don't have to worry about it. You just have to worry about getting your monthly fast pass. But that's about it. You don't have to pay gas, maintenance, parking fees, the stress that it brings on you from driving. It's very unstressful. When you ride the Muni, it sort of rocks in a way where it sort of just relaxes you. So it's actually a positive in so many ways. But that's just one way you can do something about the planet, is instead of the car, take public transportation. It is more efficient, so you use less fossil fuel getting to where you're going. Instead of having a 19 mile per gallon ride, you may have a 60 gallon per ride on gasoline consumption. So in other words, you get far better mileage through mass transit than you do your own private vehicle. One more thing I wanted to talk about was this new Delta variant of COVID. You know, there's more and more warnings coming out every day. Shouldn't be unmasking yet, and that large gatherings are a very big mistake. And unfortunately here in California, it's pretty much opened up now, and large gatherings are taking place without even wearing a mask. I was surprised that there was a ball game the other day and nobody was wearing a mask at all. And then there was a sort of like a spontaneous get-together for Gay Pride, the end of Gay Pride, and they had no masks on. And then if you look by where the bars and everything and restaurants, nobody has masks on there either. Don't be surprised if we go to lockdown again, and this time there may not even be a vaccine available. And if that was to be the case, that might spell the end of human overpopulation. Hate to end on such a horrible note, but I do definitely appreciate all your comments, your ups, the downs, the new subscribers. Don't forget to leave a comment. You always say that. Yeah, that's because it's the only way you get to feel whether you're on track or not. And of course that doesn't matter, and I don't even know what I'm rambling about.